Hey guys, come on in. It is our happy hour with Art and Grace. I'm going to show you how to paint a really easy birdhouse with a little cardinal bird. So come on in. Let me know how your Monday's going and all the things. Hope you had a good weekend. And let's get this sprinkled out to our friends. Come on in and say hi. I love knowing where you guys are watching from, so you can put that in the comments. This is getting streamed over to Craft Round the Clock. Hello, Cheryl. How are you today? Glad you're here. I think you're the first one to pop on. Glad you're here. So I've got an easy painting for you. You know, I love to show you easy step-by-step paintings that you can do with very little supplies. Hi, Tracy. Hello, hello. Oh, hi, Dina. How are you? How was your weekend? Hi, Deb from stormy Florida. I'm sorry. It's so sunny and pretty here in Texas. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Patty. Good morning. How's the rest of you's weather? Tell me how everybody's doing. You were out all the pages to find. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Did you get your telegram? Hi, Nancy. Hi, Christy. Glad y'all are here. Well, let's get started with an easy background. And I'm just going to grab a couple of... Oh, thank you, Veronica. I appreciate you. Hi, Patty. Hi, Mary. Y'all come on in and keep saying hi as you get here. I'm going to try to look up and see you as I'm doing this background. Hello, Chris. Hi, Veronica. Glad y'all are here. Happy Monday. It's like checking back in after the weekend because I try to take the weekends off with family so I don't get in here too much. Good. It's nice today where you're at. It is here in Texas, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm just mixing a little bit of this turquoise with some white to lighten it up. I don't like it too dark so that my little birdhouse and cardinal doesn't compete with this background. So let's just get a pretty, let's see. So I'll be painting it this way so you guys can see. So I might as well start it off here. Oh, good, Jill. Well, I'm glad you're popping in. Hopefully you're doing better today, and if not, I hope they can help you. Watching from Southwest Pennsylvania, Barb. Awesome. Good morning from Iowa. So, y'all, tell me your weather. I know she said Florida is stormy. Hopefully it's not too bad other places. I just haven't even seen any news on that. No weather coverage, so I hadn't even known. I'm just getting a pretty background with just this turquoise and white mixture. You don't have to be careful with your brush strokes. I like kind of the rough brush strokes. I just kind of do X motions with my brush. And then I'll pick up more white every so often. Orlando's getting rain. Hi, Angie. How are you? Hi, Patty. Cloudy and 40s in Tennessee. Wow, that's a lot different than here. It just definitely feels like spring in Texas, and I'm not complaining, but I will be in June. I'll be complaining, even though I'm used to it every year. You know, we're used to it, but we don't like it. We still complain. It's our right. We really shouldn't complain, but it gets so hot. Beautiful in Southeast Louisiana. I think we're on the same page with you guys. This is just a mixed media book, and I always recommend, if you're new to painting, to pick one of these up. They will let you practice and try things before you actually, go and purchase canvases. You do have to use more water with this, so get your brush wet every so often because it really does absorb the water. But the good thing is it doesn't go through to the other page if you get a good quality book. This one is 100 pounds. That's what you want to go for, is about 98 or above. And Canson is a really good brand. And you can, of course, find others all over the place. So if you pick one up, just look for 100 pound. 28 degrees, Debbie. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is cold. Hi, Cheryl. Glad you found me. Hi, Aristelis. How are you? You don't like South Carolina in July? Well, you wouldn't like Texas either, that's for sure. Hi, Celeste. You guys say hi to each other in the comments, and I love whenever we have a newbie that comes in and tells us. So if you're new, just type in newbie or first time, and you'll see a lot of our ladies will greet you. They do it every time. Hi, Unique. I never see you, Pat. Good to see you, girl. I love to see you guys greet each other and chit chat. It's 29 and overcast in northwest Iowa. Pat, what's it like in Canada? Annette, is there? I know. Isn't that right? I think there is, but not in the U.S. Okay, so just got that dry so that I'm able to sketch on my little design here. So let's do, hi Deborah. I missed your segment, but I'll have to go back and watch. We're going to do a little birdhouse. So let's see if we can draw this upside down for you guys. Try to make it somewhat even. Let's see. I may have to turn this around for the cardinal. I don't think I can draw that cardinal upside down. I am just going to do a whimsical cardinal, not a fancy one like I've done before. Because, excuse me, we won't have time. So there's the little pole that it's on. Let's do a little hole up here. And let's give it a perch for this little cardinal to sit on. Like that. Okay, so for the cardinal, maybe I can. I'm going to try to show y'all how an easy way to draw a cardinal, okay? Or any bird for that matter. So we're going to do a little kind of round head. And then we're going to take from there and just go down and make a long line. Okay, this is just kind of a basic bird. And then give it a belly. And then kind of meet that, okay? And then you've got a beak. And then, of course, the cardinal has the little flare. I don't know what that's called. Crown, y'all know. Hi, Ocean Breeze and me, Mary. Cardinals are your favorite bird? It's warm. Pat says 37. Oh my gosh, that is so cold. No, it's not warm. Okay, so anyway, so that's kind of our basic sketch. We will, you know, doll it up a little bit. It will be a little cuter than that, but that kind of gives us something to go with. I'm going to get out a brown. Hi, Carol. Happy Monday to you guys. So glad to see y'all. I feel like I've been off the grid for a couple of days, and it's good to check back in with everybody. Let me know how you're doing. If you have some news, let us know. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little, I'm going to try to grab a flat brush. Yeah, of course, the one I have is in water. I should never leave my brush in water, but I did last night. I painted in here last night and left it. Oh. Hi, Leanne. Thank you for the stars. Hi, Lisa Lippa. I love saying your name, Lisa Lippa. I think it's cute when it's a LL or, you know. Good morning, Julie. Hi, Cecilia or Cecile. Glad to see you. It was 12 degrees on Saturday morning. Now, that's awful. Hi, Vicki. Okay, let's go and paint our birdhouse. So I'm going to take a lot of white on my brush. You'll see this. A lot of white. And then we're going to touch in on our brown on one side and then this other light brown on the other. So we've got a lot going on, but that's okay. We're going to just start in and make kind of a wood pole here. Okay. You want it, or I want it to look weathered, so we've got a lot of white, but you can always go back in and add a little more color if you need it. Now I want to let that sit. I don't want to overdo it because then it will just blend it all together. So we're going to do that again and put in our different colors and just kind of start filling out this birdhouse. I think I'm going to start up here and come this way. Don't worry, we will put that circle back in our little hole. But I'm just going to get this going here, like so. Oh, thank you, Jermaine. Well, I'm glad you're here live. And I try to put my lives on YouTube to make them easier to find. So if you're ever looking for something, I totally recommend hopping over there because it's so much easier. Anytime somebody asks me for something, that's where I go to find it. It's too hard here. They haven't made it easy for us, in my opinion. And probably why they don't send as many of you guys to me as they should, because I recommend stuff like that. But keeping it real, people. Okay, I'm trying to kind of go around my cardinal and get this little birdhouse painted in, because I have 45 minutes. We can't do a really detailed long painting in 45 minutes. So we're going to just do the best we can. And it'll still be cute. Of course, you can take your time with yours. Okay, so kind of like that. And places, if I see the background coming through, I'm just going to go back in and do another round of my stripes. That's what I'm calling this, stripes, with all different colors, kind of mimicking a wood look. Spread your page into the universe. I wish they would. I wish somebody would. I try, Carrie. I really do. You know, I want things to be easy for y'all. I think when you're looking for something, or you have a minute to paint, you don't want to spend it trying to find things. So I do the best I can. I don't always get them on there quick, and sometimes I think I've uploaded them and I haven't. So everybody's always free to nudge me if I forget, because I do. I keep thinking I need like a little checklist so that I can be sure I've done all the things I'm supposed to do after a live or after a video. And creators, when you're on here, you know what I'm talking about, right? There's a lot of things we're supposed to do after a live, and I typically don't do them. I don't really even know what they are. I know a few of them, and so I just kind of don't worry about that. I just pray that you guys, as you're sharing me out, people will find me, and whoever needs this kind of art and what I share will find it. That's kind of my thing. I'm going to add a little more white in here. And of course you can come back, I usually do, with a little bit of black. It is easy, Mary. This is super easy. So you see what I'm doing. So after a live, you can just, you know, put it back on and then stop it. So do one section like I'm doing this and just pause it before you go to the next. So if you do it step by step like that, then it is pretty easy. I just got a little bit of black on my brush. I don't know if y'all can see that, but very little, just kind of on the corner. And I'm just going to kind of streak it in, just little bits here and there. And then go back over it to kind of soften it. Like so. Again, your brush gets really dry on this paper. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Is that what they say? Cooking with grease, or with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Now blend. I think a lot of black kind of gives it a lot of good contrast in there. So that's what I like. Okay. Now let's get going on our cardinal. And thank you guys for the stars. Thank you, Patty and Deb. Are we having a party or something? A Monday stars party? Do y'all feel the loss of the hour, or is that just kind of in our heads? What do y'all think? I'm going to find a good like round brush. This is a small round brush. And let's see here. Oh, I know one thing I meant to do and I forgot. Let's see. Hold please while I grab this other brush. I'm going to do a little, I've still got this brown on my paper. I hope I'm not covering up my mic. I'm going to get more white, more of the browns. I have to get some more on my palette and do a little one of these. What's that called? Awning? Yeah, something like that. Guys, this would make a cute card. You know, I'm always encouraging sending cards. Something like that. Okay, now let's do our cardinal. Thank you, Betty. Glad you're here. You felt it yesterday? I do too. I love having the sun longer for sure. I'm grabbing some red. Oh, absolutely. A nap after church is like a must in our house. Yes. When my son and his girlfriend come over, I'm always like, listen, we take naps on Sunday, so just so you know, we will not be available at that time. Okay, so we're going to come in here with our red and just start on our cardinal. And I showed you, if you missed the very beginning of this, you saw me sketch this cardinal, but just so easy when you do a little whimsical one like this. You don't have to be perfect. You're just kind of doing a little round head, the little body, like so. You can enlarge it when you're on your canvas. You know, you don't have to stick with your little trace. So I can totally enlarge it if I want to. And I am. Let's give it a little bit longer tail. Like so. And I'm going to take just a speck of black that's on my palette with this red. And if I add the black to this red, I'm going to get like a dark red or kind of a burgundy color. And I don't want it too dark, but I do want to darken up a little bit down here at the base. And add your black carefully. I add a little bit, and if it's not dark enough, I'll add a little bit more because it will get super dark really fast. Okay, let's let that dry while we go on and do a beak. I know, Deb, we all wish that. Sunday naps are the best, Diana. Especially when it's pretty weather. Okay, for the beak, any color. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, what color? I don't know. Maybe we'll do yellow. I mean, probably their beaks are dark, like a black. I don't even know. What do y'all know? I'm trying to think what I've done them in the past. But for fun, let's do a gold one. But you can totally do black. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know if we are going to stop the time change thing or what. We will see. So just putting in a little beak here. You guys have grace with me because I am upside down. So it may not be the best work I've ever done, but you get the idea of how easy. I am going to add a little more and kind of blend around. I do too. Cardinals are so special. Once you've lost someone and maybe you've even had a little encounter where one came around, it really does make you feel special toward those birds. And so, yeah, I definitely have a soft spot in my heart toward cardinals now that I've lost my mom, and one did come around right around the time she was in hospice and after, and I know I've heard Kathy DeMonico's story right after her brother passed, and many others. So it's neat to feel comforted, you know, by a bird or anything in nature. God can send us any of those little things or even people to help us along, right? I'm coming back in here with just a little bit of something to kind of blend that. I think I'm going to make him a little bigger. Grab that round brush. You love it already? Now I can tell he's a funny shape, so we're going to try to clean him up a little bit. And I always give a tracer in my VIP group It's another benefit of being in there. But once a month, I give everybody a tracer on my website. So if you haven't gone to my website to get that, do so. It should be down here at the bottom of the screen, artgracepaint.com. And I always have one tracer on there every month that you can just go get. Do we have some VIPs in here today? I saw some of you. We just closed it. I'm looking at the shape to see if I need to fix the shape. It's just a whimsical bird, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but kind of wanted to get a decent shape going here. Now let's do that marking on his face. So I'm going to take my brush, get it a little bit wet, and go into this black. Oh, that's brown. Whoops, wrong color, wrong color. There's a VIP, yes. Glad y'all are here. Okay, so on his face, let's do an eye before I don't want to get that in the wrong place, so let me try to put an eye up here. And then it's got, trying to think how that it goes around his face. I wish I had looked at a picture before I started. I don't remember how it goes around his face. But you know, there's like a mask around his face. We got to give him that that red thing at the top, crown or whatever it's called. So just adding a little bit of black around the face, since I can't remember honestly how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and define that beak. And let's add his little crown. Is it a triangle, Jermaine? There's Brenda VIP. Isn't that funny that my mind goes blank when I'm live and I'm like, I should have looked at the picture before I got on here, but I've painted lots of cardinals. I didn't even think about it. So just flipping that up right here. And I kind of like a dramatic one. You don't have to do as dramatic, but I think it's fun to give him a big one. He really doesn't have to have legs because he's kind of just sitting on there, so I might just put his little toenails sticking out like so. And then we'll give him a wing with just some black here like that. Might come in here and define a little bit of his tail. Put a little twinkle in his eye. How are we doing? An afro. He's windblown. He is windblown. Just give him a little twinkle in his eye. Can you bring that here closer? Okay, thank you. Huh? My husband came in here to tell me I had paint. Y'all are supposed to tell me. So one day I had lipstick on my teeth. Nobody told me. Now I have paint on my head. He had to come in here and tell me. Y'all are fired. Oh goodness, y'all. I still forgot what I was trying to do on here. Hold on. Hold please. We're gonna get this right. You tried to tell me, Melissa. Thank you. That's great. Thank you. I knew somebody would, because I got onto him afterward. I was like, y'all better tell me when we have when I have paint on me. So it's right around here that he's got this little black part. I don't know why I went blank on where he's red. or black. And then we're going to come back in here and try to cover this up so he doesn't look like he has a big woolly beard. But have fun with it. I'm totally fine with having fun with my art and not taking myself too seriously and not taking my art too seriously. Because sometimes you guys will send me something and just be so disappointed and, oh, I wish I could do like yours. Y'all, look at this. This thing's a hot mess, and it's okay because it's all for fun. Give you guys ideas, and all you have to do is look at a picture and you'll see kind of how that is. I wasn't looking at a picture, so it was easy to get totally off track. And still it's not great, but that's okay. I have other ones that are good. Okay, let's do some greenery around his little house. And a hole. We need to give him a, let's do that real fast. We can do that with our black. I'm just going to come in here and kind of do an ovalish hole up here. How's that? And then you can even take a little white and kind of get a grayish color and give it a little bit of a highlight with that gray, like so. See that? Now don't look at that cardinal too close. He's our special friend. He doesn't have to be perfect. Oh yeah, we got Rosie, we got my mom one of those, and that was the best gift. If you guys know someone elderly and you have a hard time finding a gift, the little clear bird feeders that stick to the window, they stick on there with the little, you know, what are those suction things? And the suctions are really strong, but that is a great gift. My mom got so much pleasure out of watching the birds. You know, we'd put food in there, obviously, and watching them eat and come sit and take a rest. And it's really a good gift for people that you don't know what to buy things for. And who doesn't love watching birds? Every now and then I'll see one of y'all say you're scared of birds, and I'm like, oh, that's so sad. I love them. Okay, so for our greenery, we can just come in here and take this round brush and do some kind of back and forth little motions, like it's going down our little ledge here. And you can let it traipse all the way down. And I've got green, but I'm adding a little bit of black because this is a very bright Kelly green. So doing a little bit of darker green first, and then we'll go back over it with that brighter green. But you see how quick I'm doing it, because your art can be fun and whimsical and not perfect. And then we can even have some kind of coming down here. We'll put some flowers on this maybe if we have time. Let's hurry so we can do that. Yes, Rambo, how cute. I think the older we get, the more we appreciate nature. I think when you're young, sometimes you're going 90 to nothing, raising kids and doing all the things, and you don't have as much time to appreciate. You should, you know, we should take the time to enjoy God's creation for sure. And I think, you know, Jesus taught us that example of getting alone in nature. So I think we should definitely do that when we can. It's so good to get quiet, and you can really hear him talk when you're in nature, I think. So just a few down here maybe. Whatever you want to do. You can also mix brown with your green and get kind of a darker green. Like so. And now I'm just going to go right into that lighter green, right on top of what I already have, and pop that down. You can wait till it dries. Sometimes I do. But with time, of the essence. I'm not. I'm just going to go right on top. I'm probably going to have to fix that cardinal after the live because I'm looking at it going, wow, he's really not so good. Oh, thanks, Lee. Stop and smell the roses, Jackie, for real. You know, you become more content when you will slow down your life. And I know sometimes you feel like, I can't, you know, I've got kids, I've got ball games, I've got this and that. But what are we teaching our kids? We got to teach them. You can't do everything. You pick and choose. And because our mental health and our family, all those things are important as well. So, you know, that's just an old lady talking, but I am taking that green that I've got, added a little white to get a lighter green. So now we've got a light green going, and I'm going to come back and touch kind of the tops of these leaves with that light, and that's just giving them a little highlight. Just all the way down. I really have only used 2 brushes. I've used this round one and that one flat one that I did the birdhouse with. And I do have the brushes that I use on my Amazon site, Amazon storefront, because I do a lot of research and find the brushes and the supplies that I like that are not expensive but will still work good. So if you ever have questions about that, you can go to my website, which is linked at the bottom, and one of the pages has my favorite supplies, and then you can click on that and it'll take you to that Amazon storefront or anywhere else that you're looking for. It's got lots of stuff on there. Okay, let's do a few flowers. And of course we can also, let's grab a little more of this brown. We're good on time, aren't we? We are doing real good on time. So I should have slowed down on that cardinal. I also wipe my brush in my paper towel, which gets almost all the paint off so that your water stays better than it would if you just dunked it into that water. And I'm going to go in here with this dark green and just put some grass here at the bottom, you know, just kind of letting my brush go every which way so it looks kind of choppy. And if you're looking for a good cardinal painting, I do have others on my probably YouTube. I've got a real serious cardinal, like a pretty cardinal painting. It's a $10 class, but it teaches you how to do the cardinal and step by step, like a good one, and glass art. So it's got glass and resin as a part 2 if you want to learn how to do that. So that's a great class. It's super comprehensive and only $10, and you'd get like both of those with that. Okay, so there's that. Now let's do some flowers. What color flowers? Thank you guys. Y'all are sweet, and I love how you have grace with my cardinal. So what color flowers do you think would be pretty? I'm looking at this in the iPad and thinking yellow, or of course pink. It really any colors. Oh yeah, Deb, you did that, didn't you? I do have a cardinal kit, yes. Thank you, Mary. Yellow, yellow. I see 2 yellows. Okay, so with a yellow, it's very translucent. We're going to have to add white. This is a cadmium yellow. Ooh, I'm almost out of that. Let's grab this one. I'm seeing lots of yellow. This is bright yellow. So I'm going to put that out, but I'm going to put out some white with it. And it just mix it right into the yellow. That will help it to show up, because yellow is so translucent it would take 15 coats, you know. But if you add a little white to it, then it will be much more opaque than it would be otherwise. And I added quite a bit of white, but you don't have to add as much as I did. So let's see here. I don't want to get it right on the green because we've got wet right there. So we'll just kind of come in here everywhere I think I can get away with it and put in some of these simple little flowers. See, that one's so wet. I'm just going to wipe that off and keep going. That yellow adds a lot. You like the yellow? Oh, we're doing so good. Hello, Cindy from Michigan. What's your temperature? Hi, Peggy. Glad you're here. Celeste, on my website, just go to the bottom here and click on that artgracepaint.com if you see the link. And I've got a page that says my, let's see, what does it say? Classes or kits, something like that. It might say both. And if you don't find it, just send me a message. I believe it's still on there. Now, sometimes I take them down if it's not the right season for it, so I'm not positive it's there because I did do that in the winter. I'm going to get some of this purple out and just throw a few purple in here for fun, just for fun. I know I'm getting my hands all over this. Okay, let's do a few purple is what I'm thinking. And we will make these something different. So hold please. Let's do green first and do a little stem like this. We'll do little stems kind of coming off with our purple. How about that? Okay. Ooh, I know a good way to do these. Here's a real simple way to get some little flowers on something like this, is take the back of your brush. I need to turn that over. And if it will let me, we can do little dots. Like so. Not going to show up too good on that brown, but you can definitely give them some highlights and shading and make them show up a little more. Y'all see these? Just little dots onto your stem will give you some kind of cute little filler flower. Hi Pat, I'm glad you did too. I know, Cheryl, I love the color of flowers. You know, I'm a color person and I just think the more the better. And if you got a card with these little things on it, wouldn't that make you happy? Oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. Thank you. So easy too. This is so easy. Now the cardinal, like I said, we can fix that and make him cute. He really is tacky looking, but I can fix him up. Sometimes I just can't, the upside down thing, and also I didn't look before I started to remind myself how his face looks, but sometimes even we don't do as good as we wish, or that we can do. And it is okay. So just add as much or as little as you like. I think we could add more. What do y'all think? But I'm going to show you some other steps you can do to the flowers to make them pretty. So let's take a little bit of pink and mix with our yellow and get kind of an orangey color. You know, red and yellow will make orange, but I'm just going to grab this pink here and get an orangish color. And then add this onto our little flower. Oh yeah, that's still so wet. You know, you kind of need to let these dry because it's just going to be messy if you don't. But what I'm doing is barely touching down, and that will let me get a little color on there even though it is wet. Can y'all see this? I'll hold it up so you can. But that gives that a little more dimension, having that little orangish color on there. I see hearts. Must mean y'all can see. 4 minutes. Hi Lisa, good to see you here. Thank you for coming. You guys, if you're not following Craft Therapy with Lisa Ahmad, you need to be. She is so sweet and does some amazing work. Especially, I love her. Well, you do a lot of things well, so I'm not going to say a favorite, but just check out her page if you haven't. Thank you guys. What else does this need? Maybe some, you know, we could have done, I didn't think about this, but you could also wrap your greenery like around the pole. That would have been cute. So, too bad I didn't think of that. I will take a little bit of this dark brown and kind of go along this edge here at the bottom. Like so. And then if you want to even go lighter with your highlights, I'm going to take the green with a little yellow and make a little pile over here, and then add just a little bit of white to it, which will lighten it up. And then we can touch that down on top of our leaves and really give them some extra dimension, like so. Y'all see that? And I definitely think more is more, so I try to do all of that. I try to add a little bit of darkness at the bottom, a little lightness at the top, and all those layers really do help your painting to come alive. If you're just popping on, I apologize for my funny looking cardinal. I will fix him up and get him looking cute. I really can paint a cardinal. I don't know why he turned out so bad. You love the wet on wet? He really is funny looking. And then for the bird highlights, I'll take that red and just the smallest amount of white. I don't want it to turn pink, so if I just use a little bit, it'll be kind of a rosy color. So let's show you. And then I can kind of come along here and give him a little bit of highlight anywhere I want to, right above his feathers there. Just put some into him if you want to, like so. Thank you guys. Oliveda, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for all the stars. Thank you guys for being here for me. Thank you for giving me grace with my cardinal. I will fix him up and show you a finished project. Thank you. And let's see, tomorrow, not live, I'll be in my private group, but I'll be back on Wednesday, so I hope you guys will watch me then. And then this weekend I've got 2 events, so just watch my page and you'll see all of the things posted, as well as if you're on my email list, you'll get the weekly schedule. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Bye, guys.